Hello, everybody. It's such a wonderful day. And the reason is because I finished my taxes. That was one thing. But the other one, oh, hold on. My computer's starting to do something. But I just got through working with one of my clients, and she told me something today. It was just awesome. Made me so excited and happy, and just made me realize how valuable and important the things that we're going over here are. And she told this young lady, she's been struggling with several different struggles throughout her life. And this last week, it's been about 2 weeks now, she got sick and got really sick. And then it just walloped her for a couple of days. And my wife just came in. Oh, no, that's my daughter. Come say hi to the world, Jaden. Yeah, come say hi to the world. This is one of my wonderful children. Say hi, world.
Hi, world.
We're live, but so you're gonna stay on and join me, or are you gonna?
No, I have homework.
All right, go get on your homework. All right. Anyways, so she told me that she'd been having this one particular struggle, and it was an addiction that she was having. And we've been working together now about a month and a half, I think. And she came to me and she said, I quit smoking. I was like, really? Awesome. I'm just so excited. And she said, yeah, the other day I had the cigarettes. I'm like, I don't need these anymore. And she quit smoking. And so she hasn't smoked for 2 weeks now. She hasn't smoked for 2 weeks. And she was talking about, I said, well, what's interesting, she says, it's still, sorry, my mind's kind of racing everywhere because I'm so excited, but let me calm down. Let me take a breather here. Okay. So she told me that, she's tried many times in the past and it just hasn't been working. Now, you may not think 2 weeks is that big of a deal, but it is. It's just a huge deal. And is because in the past, she didn't have a way to process when those urges came up. And so with what we've been working through and what I've been teaching her, and frankly, what I've been teaching you guys, she's been doing it and processing those emotions, those feelings. And she's now 2 weeks. 2 weeks! That's so awesome. And because she has these tools, this way of processing and letting go of the past and moving forward in the future, and worked with her on some other exercises and things to do, she is seeing a tremendous success. And as the mentor, I'm just ecstatic. I'm just so excited to see that, the fruits of your labors. I mean, I've been helping people now since 2006, kind of behind the scenes. I would be the guy on the computer keyboard answering questions and helping people who are struggling with pornography addiction. And then now it's just this last couple years that I've really been putting myself out there as more of a face of being able to sit down, interact with people. Now, this is not therapy. A therapist is great. As a matter of fact, that's why I am part of a therapy clinic called Utah Family Therapy. But, somebody just came on. Hello, Susan. And I have just started mentoring. And mentoring is not therapy. It is helping you, though, in moving forward into the future, letting go of the past, and not just sitting with it, not just recognizing like therapists tell you, where you sit, you acknowledge, you recognize that there is a pain, there's a struggle, but it's okay. Well, forget just being okay with it. Let's get rid of it, So we identified the struggles and the challenges that we had in the past. We grabbed those and implementing the techniques that we've talked about and also some other things. We actually have a plan and a path to move forward in the future. And so it's like letting go of here and moving forward. Well, when we do that, in that process, miracles happen. I've seen people with addictions that as they implement these things, they get over them. And I'm not saying that this young lady is done yet, because there are still those triggers, but now she has a way to process them so that she can, they no longer just white knuckling it like most addicts do. Is it's just like, oh, gotta have it, yeah, but they just fight it off. Well, that fight only lasts so long, and then it's just like, oh, and they give in. Whether it's pornography, whether it's drugs, whether it's alcohol, it's still the same process. Once we learn to get rid of the junk in our past and really look forward to the future and a way to do it, we can accomplish miracles, and you will see miracles in your life. And so these things, all of this stuff I've been talking about and teaching you on how to let go, it's real. It is so real, and it's such a fantastic tool we have. It's so simple that people think, oh, it's got to be more complex than that to actually work. No, it doesn't. Matter of fact, because it's so simple, it makes it easy for you to do. And as you do it, it will work. It will work. Just give it a try. Give it a try. Give it a try. That's all I'm asking you. Just give it a try. There are so many things, so many videos I've done. I recognize now I've done over 50 videos, all of which are just things where I teach you and I go through the process of how to let go, how to move forward. And I've seen people who've been abused use these techniques. And obviously when they work with me, it's much more customized and it's personal, but it's still the same thing. But they use these techniques of abuse. They've been physically, emotionally, spiritually, just sexually abused. And yet they're still able to implement these things, learn from the past, apply it towards the future, and be able to move forward. And move forward with excitement and joy and the love of life. Move forward with the confidence that they can do it. Moving forward knowing that even though they might have another hard day, they now have tools in place and they know how to manage it. And that's what we're talking about here, is you'll have the tools to be able to manage your life. I know a young lady who, abusive relationship. Oh man, so frustrating. I don't tolerate abuse. I just think, oh, it's so frustrating. But if you're the abuser, you can also come talk to me because I can help you learn to process your junk. But anyways, abuse is not okay. And this young lady is just terribly abusive of the relationship. And by implementing exactly what we're talking about here, letting go of the past and using the techniques that I've already talked about in previous episodes, it helps you to move forward into the future without fear. And the thing is these techniques, as you do them, you just feel confident, you feel empowered, you feel emboldened, ready to tackle the world. And when other issues come up, it's no longer cowering in the corner, tucking our tail between our legs. And when I'm referring to our tail, we all have when it's our tailbone. We cower, we scrunch up. No, now you can face the world with power and authority and with confidence. And this young lady, she is moving forward in life with such excitement and vigor and with the ability. When the triggers come up of a struggle she's had, it no longer stops her. It doesn't stop her. She now continues to just move forward. She has the tools and the techniques necessary. And that's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing, is sharing with you the tools and the techniques that can help you move forward. And if you have a son or a daughter, these techniques work. I have helped children. I've helped teens. I've helped adults. I've helped parents. I've helped families. And it's all the same thing. That's what's so awesome. It's so simple. It's so easy to do, and you can do it. If you want to contact me to do one-on-one mentoring, fantastic. I would love to. That is a fee. That part is a fee. But otherwise, you can learn everything that I'm teaching. Just go to my YouTube page. You can read through the Facebook page, listen to it on my podcast. It's all there. The only thing is when you're mentoring, it's customized. It's customized with your specific issue that I can help you in that challenge to move forward, to move past it, to gain that education, that understanding, and just to be moving and moving and moving. And you're kind of like a hatchet that you're chopping down the things in your way so that you can move forward. And it's just so exciting, so very exciting when you see what we've been doing and you see people implement it and it works. And it absolutely works. I just received an email not the other day of somebody who he's been struggling with pornography. A long time struggling with pornography. And he's like, dude, Tony, I started actually doing what you've been asking me to do. And it's actually been better than the therapy I've received. And it's because the therapy is just kind of going over and they're helping you to identify. Therapy has its place. I am not discounting therapists. Therapists are amazing. Again, that's why I'm part of Utah Family Therapy, is they are amazing. Our therapists, in my opinion, are the best ever. And it's because we attract the best. But anyways, so therapy has its place. But a lot of people that I've been working with is they feel like the tools, the techniques, and everything that we're teaching them, that I'm teaching them with this, all this stuff, information I'm sharing you, is helping them more than the therapy is. And so I kind of describe it as it's kind of like, let's find a piece of paper here. I got to be careful I don't divulge any logos without permission. So here we go. So it's kind of like this. We're here in this place here. And we have all these struggles in our life. And we're going on in life. And still we have this past. I'm pretty bad writing upside down, so we're going to try this the best way possible. So we have our past, and we're going forward in the future, but our past is still there, and we're holding it. Well, you go to a therapist. We're going to say therapist, okay? You go to the therapist. Oh, it's also kind of a T for Tony, but we're talking therapy. Maybe I should spell there. There we go. That's therapy. So we go to a therapist, and they help us to acknowledge, that you had this past, and they teach you the skills to know how to manage it in the sense of sitting with it, understanding, kind of processing it, mentally helping to kind of put it back in order in its proper place, not allowing it to beat you up and tear you down. But then you kind of go there, and then you meet with the therapist again, and so throughout some people years, they're going and they're meeting with therapists. Well, what the skills that I'm talking about here, the skills that I teach you, comes here where, okay, here's Tony, woohoo, this is me. So the skills that I teach you is where you go back to your past, and I teach you how to grab and learn, have the lessons learned, that then your past actually starts pushing you in your future, starts pushing you, encouraging you towards your future, with excitement and energy and motivation, because now we've learned how to use our past to help us instead of to hold us back. See, right now, somebody who's struggling, their past is like, oh yeah, I've got this struggle, and I've slipped several times, and well, they're living in the past. Well, I teach you how to live in the future. I teach you how to use your past to push you, not in an overwhelming blah and push you down and to mull you over, but to push you with excitement and energy and vigor, because your past is exactly that. It's a training. There are so many lessons learned that you can apply in your life that it can move you beyond what you even realize. And when you implement these tools, these techniques, and you're moving beyond, then your past no longer becomes this constant weight that you're having to pull with you. Ugh. Now it's like, it kind of has its own engine. It mounts to it. And it's like, I get to ride this engine towards my future because we've learned from it. We've applied the skills, the talents that are necessary so we can learn from it, that now we can apply it towards our future. Because you're going to have challenges come up. We're not going to get rid of challenges. That's not the goal. That's not the intent. That's not the purpose. But we want to change our thought process that we become future focused or solution focused. That when a problem or a challenge comes up, we're like, all right, baby, I've already been here, done that. We're going to move through it. We've got the skills, and I'll teach you the skills and the talents necessary, the skills and the principles that you need that are necessary to move forward in the future, that when there's an obstacle that comes up, I teach you how to break through it. When there's a challenge that comes up, I teach you how to move through it. You become so solution focused that you look forward to the challenges, because it's like, all right, how are we going to get through this one? How are we going to break down this wall? How are we going to make it through this challenge? And that's what's so awesome about everything we're teaching you. And this video is not to say, hey, come use me as a mentor. I'm here for you if you want to. And you can call me. You can personally message me. I would love to mentor you. But I'm just telling you that the skills and the things that I've been teaching for the past year and a half, about past year now, if you implement them, they will change your life. If you have a daughter or a son that just is not moving on, I would love to help you. I would love to help you. I've got a 3-month program where I teach you how to how to move forward. But it's all out there. It's all out there. Just go to my Facebook page. It's all there. Everything I've been teaching. Go to my website, TonyRhoton.com. That's TonyRhoton.com. It's all right there. You can watch the videos. You can learn. And I'm just saying, if you need it personalized and you want it personalized so you can move forward faster and quicker at a much quicker pace, that's what my personal mentoring will do for you. But it's all right there. It's just a matter of listening to it and then implementing it. Now imagine this. Imagine it's 2018 and you've had this addiction, these struggles that have just been holding you back for a long time. And you go out, you go to my website, so you can watch all the videos. They're all right there. You go to my web page and you watch those videos. And you start implementing those things. And you go from this sad, lonely, depressed to now starting to feel a little bit more excited because you're starting to notice some differences, some changes in your life. To now you're towards the middle of 2018, you're like, wow, I'm actually getting things accomplished. I've got a vision board and I'm pulling things off the vision board. I've got my declarations and I'm reading my declarations. And you just get more and more excited. And then it's towards the end of 2018, you're like, wow, look at what I've accomplished. Look at what I've accomplished. And you just realize that there is so much more, you have so much more value and worth than you realize. And all just because you implemented a little thing back here that has now propelled you and prepared you for the future. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's why I'm doing these videos. It's for you. It's for your children. I'm here to help you. And if you have a specific video you want me to talk about, put it down there. I'm here for you. But I'm not intending on doing anything that I'm not doing myself. These empowerment techniques, I do them. The body language that I've talked about, I do it. The let go techniques, I do it. I've seen it in my own life. I see it in the lives of those I've already mentored. I'm seeing it in the lives of my children. I'm seeing it in the lives of my wife. These are working. And then those that I haven't been worked with, but other people have, I see it in their lives. I mean, story after story, testimony after testimonial. What we're teaching works. I just challenge you. Just trust it. If you're struggling in a marriage, this will help. If you're struggling with a relationship, this will help. You're struggling with a challenge, this will help. That's the thing, is this is universal. It will help you across the board. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen. I don't know how long I've been going, 20 minutes, but it's just to help reach out, connect with you. I told you I'd start doing more Facebook Lives, and I will. And this is just one of them, just to tell you, kind of help give you some confidence and some hope and some faith that you're not alone and that there are things that can help you. It doesn't matter what your challenge, doesn't matter what your struggle is, this will help you. Now, disclaimer, do not expect it to help and happen overnight. There are miracles, and it happens fast for some people. But don't expect that I do this and boom, everything's changed. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not even suggesting that is happening. But I am suggesting, and I do know that if you implement this stuff, if you implement the things I've been talking about for the last year, you will see your life improve. You will. You will. I'm going to drop a little egg here. I'm working on a program. It's an online program where I'm going to be going more in depth on each little detail. And it's going to take you through a process, the same process I take all my mentor clients through. So I'll just take you through this process. And it's going to be a monthly fee, but it's not going to be outrageous. I thought about, I'm just trying to figure out the cost right now, because I've got to be able to make it affordable for as many people as possible and be able to cover all the expenses that are associated with it. But that's coming out. I'm excited. It will be just awesome, because it's going to be able to help you on an individual level without the expensive fee of one-on-one stuff, because it is, I'm not going to lie, it is a pricey to interact with me one-on-one in that type of a setting, in a mentor session that way. But through this program, you'll be able to implement everything I've talked about in your own way. And I'm there every week to just help you step through it. I'm so excited. There's more coming. I'm hoping to have it up around April, towards the end of April, maybe even sooner. That's my goal. Thank you so much for listening. You guys are amazing. Don't forget it. Implement this stuff. It works. It really does work. You are amazing. Realize it. And I hope this was a video, if not necessarily of anything, but just to give you some hope, some excitement, some whoopah for the future. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. You are amazing. Rise up. Recognize that all you have to do is start these little baby steps, and you'll see the life start changing. Have a fantastic, amazing day.